President Biden wants to greatly expand his domestic plans, and they come with a big price tag. He's seeking a $1.5 trillion package for his administration's 2022 budget, while giving the military only a small increase, something Republicans have already challenged. Christina Ruffini is at the White House with more. Christina, good morning.
Good morning, Dana. You know, presidential budgets are rarely adopted by Congress. Think of them more as guidelines, a roadmap of where they would like the spending to go. And what was unveiled this week was actually not a full budget, but a preview of the bigger blockbuster budget to come later this year. But the trailer is already causing some controversy.
I sent to Congress my funding priorities for the appropriations process.
President Biden's priority list is growing, and it isn't cheap. In addition to the nearly $2 trillion stimulus bill passed in March and a $2 trillion infrastructure plan, the White House yesterday unveiled pieces of its $1.5 trillion spending plan, a preview of his fiscal 2022 budget. The proposal includes an increase of $118 billion for non-military discretionary spending, money to fight things like climate change, global health crises, including pandemics, education, and foreign aid to combat corruption and reduce poverty in the Central American countries fueling the migration crisis at the southern border.
I look forward to working with Congress to advance these and other priorities. I think we're going to be able to get, I'm hoping we'll have some bipartisan support across the board.
As for military spending, it suggests a modest bump of 1.7%, far less than the previous increases under the Trump administration.
We believe it provides a robust funding level for the military forces needed to deter war and ensure our nation's security.
In a joint statement with other Senate Republicans, Minority Leader Mitch McConnell said without more money for the military, America will lose its edge over strategic competitor China. Talk is cheap, it reads, but defending our country is not. Also pricey, fixing the country's crumbling infrastructure.
I have yet to talk to anybody who, including in conversations with Republicans, who is against the idea of a big investment in infrastructure.
Republicans say that bill is too expensive and object to the president's proposal to raise corporate tax rates to defray the cost.
Most of the dialogue we're having is around how we're going to pay for it.
And as if Republicans in the White House didn't have enough to argue about, this week the president launched a commission to study potential Supreme Court reforms. That includes term limits and what's referred to as court packing, or adding an additional justice. Now, there is no set number of jurors in the Constitution, but it's stayed at 9 since after the Civil War. Jeff?
All right, Christina, thank you.